US President Donald Trump has pulled back from the brink of an economic conflict with Canada and Mexico, but he's pressing ahead with tariffs on some Chinese imports, sparking a retaliation from Beijing. Stock markets are trying to rebound across the world after that sharp fall yesterday. Shares did rebound across Japan, Hong Kong and India. European markets also in the green. Shares in Shanghai ended marginally in the red after China imposed taxes on US petroleum products, among others, and launched an antitrust probe against Google. But Archanaa is standing by with more on the fresh round of the tariff trade escalation between US and China. Archanaa, what are the products and the goods caught in the crossfire?
Shireen, in an interview last year, Donald Trump declared that tariff is the most beautiful word in the dictionary, and by now, the whole world has seen it too. A day after Trump imposed a 10% tariff on Chinese imports, Beijing retaliated with tariffs on a range of US products. Now, China has imposed the following tariffs: a 15% tariff on coal and liquefied natural gas, a 10% tariff on crude oil, agricultural machinery, a small number of trucks and big engine sedans shipped to China from the United States. Now, these tariffs are set to take effect next Monday. Now, despite being the world's largest importer of LNG, China does not significantly import LNG from the US, which is the biggest exporter of LNG products across the world. Now, in addition to these tariffs, China has also announced export controls on several elements that are critical to the production of modern high-tech products. Now, these elements are designated as critical minerals by the US Geological Survey, which essentially means that they are important to America's economic or national security. Now, China has also announced an antitrust investigation into Google. Although Google's search services have been blocked in China since 2010, it still conducts business through partnerships with local developers, providing apps and games to the Chinese market. Moreover, China has added Calvin Klein owner PVH Corp and US gene sequencing company Illumina Inc. to a so-called blacklist of entities. Remember, Trump had warned that he might increase tariffs on China further unless Beijing takes action to stem or to stop the flow of fentanyl, which is a powerful opioid that kills tens of thousands of Americans each year. Now, what's China's role in this? American officials say that chemicals used in fentanyl come from China. But will we see a repeat of what happened with Canada and Mexico, where Trump paused the tariffs for a month? Well, all eyes are on whether the door is open for talks and negotiations, as both Trump and Xi Jinping are expected to speak this week. Back to you.
All right, Archanaa, many thanks for joining us. That's the latest in the tariff war between China and the US. But Canada and Mexico have